All right, good morning to our racer fans, and welcome to today's match of DA Racer versus Knock. This is our last best of 9 in the tournament. This is losers quarter of the lower bracket. I am Lilac Dryad, joined today by Belle, and we will be commentating this exciting race.
Mm-hmm. We're starting out today with Doug Derby, a very nice, very difficult course actually. It's one of those tracks where it's very important to have a lot of heat control there. You gotta max that out.
One of the few courses also modeled after a real life racing track in the real world, correct?
I believe so, though I don't know whether it's Laguna Seca or something else.
I could not
Yeah,
tell you.
Game Director was probably ashamed of me right now.
That's okay. We are all right. The countdown has come in, so we are just waiting for things to catch up here.
Oh shoot! I apologize. We need to switch to race format.
No worries. Say it looks like things are about to start, so you do have a second here. So we are still waking up this morning. This is probably one of our earlier matches that we've had this tournament so far. Great timing though. Here comes that countdown. Droopy is off and Knock is off. About 2.5-second delay there. Already we can see this is it's not exactly a brutal course, but it is one of our more challenging courses. Very tight turns, some not fun hairpins. Oh,
Ooh,
Droopy taking a crash already.
that cannot be good for the mental game. Droopy was already ahead by a few seconds, but that crash put him behind it on a bit.
Just a little bit though, say this is a short course with lots of room for error, so we'll see if Knock can hang on to that lead.
I will note that Knock is taking a lot of these corners a lot wider than Droopy, which is costing her time.
Yes, but she's maintaining a very clean race so far.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
Oof,
another death for
another
Droopy.
Droopy.
Say it's not uncommon to see lots of deaths in this first opening match, or first opening race here. Say the nerves are still shaking off, people are still getting revved up and ready to go.
Still, that can't be good for your mental game. At this point, unless Knock crashes, I think Knock has it.
Yeah, this is so long as Knock doesn't crash. Oh, and
Oh!
we shouldn't have said
I'm,
anything.
I'm, I'm so sorry.
Well, she's still got a pretty good lead so far, though.
Yep.
I don't know how Droopy survived that corner.
Now it comes down. Oh, no!
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
This is the fun thing of neither racer knows how the other is doing. 2-second difference, though, with Knock coming out on top.
I have no idea how Knock survived that bump. That was incredible.
I'll go ahead and verify real quick. All right. Knock saying, Lord, my brain is not on. Almost hit restart, with Droopy saying same.
Gotta overcome that muscle memory, yeah.
Hey, absolutely. Say we give people that little grace pause, where as long as you unpause immediately, you are all set there. Permavant's coming in. We've got Vengeance from DA first. Knock banning Zugga challenge.
Aw.
Well, there's still one dozer left. DA banning Abyss. Won't be seeing any Abyss skip today. Knock banning Grab Fine Gateway as our final permaban.
Understandable. It is one of the most, well, probably the most difficult track in the game.
At least one of the most difficult.
Yeah.
And say it looks like it's a pretty quiet stream this morning. We've got 9 people watching out there. Chat has not said anything other than the SpeedGaming bot. So,
Thank you for watching us instead of Saturday morning cartoons.
Droopy banning Toy Dampener for a temp ban.
Feels like a throwaway ban, unless there's something I don't know.
I mean, these two are of a very similar skill level. So,
True.
Oop, Knock temp banning the Bunta Classic. And we wait for that pick. Ooh, looks like we are going to Ando Prime Centrum.
Ondo Prime Centrum.
This is a fun course. I believe it's been said time and time every time it comes up. Not one of the more difficult courses. There's only really one difficult spot here, so it's really about best lines, clean lines, and heat management is the name of the game here.
That and choosing the right course through the city, but at this level, everyone here should know the right way to go.
Yes. I'd
It is.
expect to be.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'd expect to see a Ben Mir here.
Yep. On this track, Ben is easily the best racer for this course. I do love this racetrack though. It's one of those few tracks that are just completely unique. There's no reuse parts of any other Underprime courses. It's like everyone
Yes.
else is you're out on the ice fields, out on the snow fields. Nope, into the city you go.
Yes, it's mainly a lot of the city. We've got the lovely tight twisting. I believe those are hairpins. Turns right after the power generator room. I'm not really sure what that is, but I think that's what that is.
I don't actually know the terms for the parts of the track. It's that twisty bit what kills me.
Yes. Yes, and one of the few places in the game where braking is required to get around those corners. Not a ton of braking, mind you, but enough.
Yep, just to make it around that curve.
Alright, looks like the racers are going ahead and getting their warm-ups in.
And already we see probably a divergence there. Knock choosing to take the right-hand course, which is a bit easier to take, but also worse for your heat. What's optimal for the first lap is to go left across that ice field, hold the boost. That way you're maxing out, you're using as much of that boost as you possibly can. It doesn't make much of a difference, but it is slightly more optimal. It's much more optimal than crashing in the ice cave. Oh no.
Yeah, and say it is a little bit harder to be able to hold that. There's a lot more bumps in that left side, but it does save some time in the long run. Only because using that heat is so important in this game. Alright, we should see the countdown here. Well, I guess countdown is coming in about 20 seconds, so about 1:20 until the race actually kicks off. Oh. Botto giving a preemptive countdown.
Uh-oh.
Looked like it was about 15 seconds. I'll go ahead and ping lightning there real quick, just that way we don't have that issue. But countdown has been given. We should see the racers kicking off here shortly. All right, both racers are paused, and it looks like we are getting things started. Droopy is off, and Knock is off. About a 3-second difference between the two.
Yep. As soon as that sync pause comes in, we'll see how that goes.
Oh, death on Droopy on that jump up to the hairpins.
Oof, that can't be good.
But Knock taking it slow enough that. Oh, right, I forgot about the sync pause there. Knock pulling ahead.
Oh no! Second breath.
That did not look fun. You could tell as well that he knew it was coming, just the back and forth trying to fight it.
Yep. Oh. This is upsetting. Droopy, the faster racer on paper, but also looks like that speed is coming at the cost of consistency, which is not what you need in a tournament.
Yes, Knock showing to be incredibly consistent this morning. Putting out a 54-second lap time versus Droopy's 105. And so just the viewers know, DA is short for Droopy, and I cannot remember the second word, but we all call it
Angora?
Yes, that is it, thank you. Droopy Angora.
Taking a lot of bumps inside that hairpin.
You don't want to see that, especially being this far behind. Nails it this time, though. Knock's got a pretty commanding lead at this point, though. This is, let's see here, 53 lap time, 53-second lap time, and Droopy is still yet to get onto that ice field. Snowfield? It's not really ice there.
Yeah.
52-second lap time, though, from Droopy, so that's pretty good. I think Droopy would need Knock to really crash somewhere unfortunate to have that catch up.
Oof.
Ooh, taking some
He almost
damage
does
on the
there
engine
just now, taking a lot of bumps.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate, too, that this was Droopy's pick, I believe.
Yes, this was Droopy's pick. And who knows, we might see a salty run back here. Knock maintaining clean racing, looking through the end. There are less and less places for her to die at this point.
Almost done, yes.
Knock coming into the 482 versus Droopy with a 250. Okay, CS and say 201. There we go.
And nearly all of that down to those two crashes in lap one. That's unfortunate. Knock leads 2-0 on Droopy's pick. Which means that if Droopy wants to win this match, he now needs to win twice on Knock's picks.
Yes, and it is hard to break serve more than once. He's still got some wiggle room, but he's really got to start hoping to break some serve soon. All right, Droopy banning Sebulba for the temp ban. Droopy and Knock commentating on the disastrous runs that they had. Knock saying, "You got plenty of picks, though. I didn't hear a bell." And there's still a lot of race left. Bunta Classic temp ban from Knock.
I wonder, does Knock know something I don't? Has Droopy been practicing the Bunta Classic, or is that just not wanting to play it today?
I'd imagine it'd be the latter. Bunta Classic, a notoriously deadly course. This early in the morning, I wouldn't want to be playing the Bunta Classic either.
That's fair. That's fair.
Though, hey, maybe she does know something that we don't know. And both players still have all three of their force points, so there is still a lot left in this race. Who knows when we'll see the first one. All right, we are heading to Mongaza Speedway. An interesting choice. I imagine we'll be seeing a Ben Mir, and this is going to be one of the quickest races we see today.
Yep. I know that Nock was practicing earlier before my match. That was several weeks ago. At that point, she had, I think, a 40 something time, which is pretty decent on this track. You want is like 39 is the. Oh, I apologize. It's early in the morning and the caffeine is not kicking in. 39 is world record pace. Yeah.
Yes, 39.767 is our tourney record for Harold Shoemaker. Knock with a posted time of 42.735. This should really be a very quick race between the two. I would be shocked if we even had time to sync it up.
Yep.
Arguably one of the easiest courses in this game. It really comes down to good lines and consistency.
Yep. A racetrack with only 4 curves in it.
Nothing terrible. Nothing really exciting here. It's still a fun course. Don't get me wrong. Second course in the game after the Bunta training course in terms of the order that you play it in. But
I'm going to say it's incredibly easy, but also incredibly technical to do it at a high level. Because you
yes,
need to manage your heat, but also take every curve razor tight.
yes, there aren't many places to die on this course, if any at all. I guess the pillar in the middle of the track, but it's really going to come down to those turns and heat management. I guess if you're not careful, knock demonstrating, you can die on that last corner there.
Ooh. Oh, that was an unusual death there.
Discovering many new places to die on Mongaza Speedway today.
Well, like I said, you need to take every turn. You basically need to shave your eyebrows on every turn.
I suppose that is true. The closer you can get to all of these corners, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, countdown should be coming in here shortly. Yep, did it again as well. Botto has been consistently now giving us the countdown with 15 seconds left on the clock. So, well, countdown has been given. We are just waiting for the stream to catch up, and I imagine that they will be done before the stream has even caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of the live chat so that way I don't spoil the results for myself. So, this isn't it, is it?
It might be. No, it's not.
No. Okay. Yeah, there it is. All right. Droopy putting up a 40-second time during warm-ups. Let's see if he can hold that during the race. Alright, looks like Knock is off. And Droopy is off. This looks like the actual race, folks.
Yep.
Alright, 14:56 lap time versus a 14:96 lap time. Oh, we did manage to get the sync in. Excellent.
And not perfect, but it'll work.
It'll work for this course.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Droopy is slightly ahead, although Droopy's stream did just freeze.
Uh-oh.
Give it a second here, see if it catches up or not.
Ooh, 42-28 from Knock.
Still waiting to see those results from Droopy. Oh, there it is. 40.888 for Droopy. That's 1 point for Droopy Angora. No deaths, but Droopy is on the board. Now it just needs to break serve twice. Knock, temp banning, Bullseye, and Avoir. Both racers still have 3 force points, and both racers still have their salty runbacks remaining, so we shall see if either come into play here.
Preem run back from Droopy.
That one wouldn't surprise me. Ooh, alright, Droopy. Temp banning, Fire Mountain Rally. And with Grabvine Gateway Permaband, there's only a couple of races that they could really go to here. Oh, look at that. We are seeing our first force point here. The Gauntlet skips, a classic pick from Nock.
Ah, wonderful course. Love that one.
Yes. Gauntlet, very fun, a very fun course. One of the longest in the game, if memory serves correctly. Gauntlet shaves it off, or shaves some time off of that considerably.
And while there are other pod racer options for this skip, we're most likely going to see Mars from both, as he is the most consistent with the skip. Not the
Yes.
fastest, but the most consistent.
Yes, high traction and good turning are kind of required for this skip. Well, not required, but it certainly doesn't make things easier if you're sliding all over the place. Seem to have misplaced my water bottle, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick.
Change your mind.
All right, I am back, and there are a couple of ways that this skip can go wrong. The first being not getting onto the actual wall itself and dying on the climb up, which will just reset you on the track. The other is, of course, not getting far enough over. Nock will be demonstrating that here shortly, but you really need to be over the course below you before dropping, or if you die because you get a timeout, if you are not above it or have gone past it, you will be set back before the skip.
Yep. You have 3 seconds from the time you leave the track to get over that thing, at which point you explode.
Yes, and of course the third part, which is worth mentioning because Mars is so common here, getting through the tunnel without dying on any of those rocks. Pretty consistent. Nock shows us how to get through there perfectly. For the less experienced racers, it can be a little tricky getting through that tunnel with Mars.
Mm-hmm.
His size does not lend itself well to any of these tracks with the tunnel.
Oof. Oh no.
Ew. Showing us a lovely little death there, that trying to get through that gap. Mars being, of course, one of the largest pods in the game, if not the largest.
No, he is the largest. He has the largest Isaac. Followed by Saboba, I believe, is the second largest.
Yes. Alright, Vado is saying the countdown will start in 30 seconds, although I have the feeling we're going to see that countdown in about 15 seconds here.
Yep. And Droopy is still selecting traction parts, so that does not bode well, at least on this screen. Although we do have like a good 30 seconds of stream delay. Oof, clips the door on the way in.
Alright, countdown has been given. Oh!
Does Droopy know this, Skip?
We are gonna find out.
I know. I don't know any situation where you take balls. First off, over. Ben isn't banned, is he?
No, Bullseye is.
Yeah, then it's like, if you're going to go with not Mars, at least take Ben or someone else. It's like, this is... I struggle to see a situation where you would ever take Bulls on this course.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if this plays out. All right. A little less than a second between the two. Both of our racers are off, and we'll find out if DA here... No. Ooh! Death right out of the gate.
Oh, no.
Now, I would say that, this isn't a set in stone thing. If DA is just doing full course with Bulls here, it's not a guaranteed
no.
loss. What?
He's doing Bull skip.
I don't know. Bull skip.
Or not Bull skip, but whatever. I don't actually know the technical term. It's a more advanced skip, which is much less consistent and requires a lot more setup.
Uh-huh. Knock already got a time on the board for lap 1. Let's see if Droopy pulls this off.
Crashes on the tube re-entry, that's not what you want to see.
But did get through it. Is in the
on
tube.
The third try, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really going to be a time saver here. Unless Knock soft locks or has some particularly bad skips. Not something she is known for.
1:19.28 lap 1, that's not what you need.
Oh!
And oh no.
So it's third death for Droopy.
Yeah,
Knock already in the tunnel.
This is looking like a very good pick from Knock.
I feel like she picks it almost every time she is up against someone.
Oh, does that count?
No, it does not.
No! Oh, no.
Oh, showing off, though, what it should look like without deaths.
Yeah, but Knock's already a full lap ahead almost.
Yeah, Knox really just got the tube left, and that's it. Knock playing it safe. Yeah, alright. Looks like this course is decided. Knock coming in with a 2:42.851. Droopy still has yet to give us a time.
Oh, that is bad. That means that he's having a lot of trouble on lap 3.
This is not looking good.
No, it's not.
I mean, the results have been decided already, but still not. Oh, still not good. This is what, attempt 4 of this lap now.
Oh, there goes.
Gets it, and is in.
And crashes on the wall. Oh no.
And soft block.
Oh no. And I don't think he knows how to get out of it.
It doesn't look like it.
Either that or either that or he's at such a traction setting that it doesn't make a difference.
All right, results are in though, so we will be. Oh, that pause. I don't know if that's a DNF or if that's the Alt Tab get in and out.
It might be both. This game does like to crash when you Alt Tab if you don't have DG Voodoo installed.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there it is. All right. Go ahead and verify those real quick. All right, another point for Knock.
Mm-hmm. Knock leads 3-1.
Temp ban, Bulls roar, Droopy. Feel like it's a little bit of spite there. Yes, morning, Miss Loop and Harold Shoemaker.
Coincidence? I think not.
Oh goodness. For I'll get those permabans for you real quick here. Our permabans this morning have been Vengeance, Zugga Challenge, Abyss, and Grabvine Gateway. All right, Knock, temp banning Boon to Classic once again. Really just doesn't want to go there this morning.
Are you also seeing bulls wiggling at us, or is that just on my end?
Yeah, I'm also seeing that. The speedometer is not happy at all. All right, we are seeing Baru Coast. No Bulls Roar, so I imagine we'll be seeing I'd say a Benmir, but Bullseye is also a viable option on this course.
Well, it depends. You have the fast option, you have the safe option. It's like
Yes.
in in theory, Ben is fastest, but also he's the riskiest. And there's a portion of the track where if you're going max speed, you cannot help but scrape, and you can't. It's basically pure RNG whether you die or not.
Yes.
So Mars is slightly safer but fat, and Bullseye is safest but slowest.
Given our tournament records for these two, I imagine we'll be seeing a Bullseye and Ben race. We'll see if that shakes out, though. We're still waiting for DA to get out of the rock. Oh, and he's having issues getting out of the rock because his mouse isn't in the game. At least that's what I'm assuming. Whenever I have that issue, it's because the mouse is on a different monitor.
Usually the issue I have when I do this, I need to alt tab twice to get. There it goes.
There it is. All right. Knock picking Bullseye.
Yep. Again, playing very safe.
24,600 Elan. I don't know about that one, Harold.
Oof.
That's all right. It's warm up. So a couple of deaths in warm ups. A-okay.
Yep. Almost expected even. Yep, we're seeing Droopy go with Ben.
Oh, it looks like Knock is switching to Mars. I doubt she'll be picking Ben, though.
No.
I'll take your word for it, Harold, but I would not want to bring Elon onto any of these courses. All right, we've got countdown coming in here in less than 30 seconds.
Nog looking a little bit shaky in warm-ups, losing a lot of boosts and cutting a corner a bit wide. What was that sentence, Bell? What are you doing? Wake up.
As we've said, it's early. It's like Knock is getting the last finishing touches here while we're still waiting for that countdown. So,
Oof. Flips that corner for Droopy.
yeah, so still not a fun course, albeit probably one of the easier of the, oh, what's the name of the world?
Barunda.
Is it? It is just Barunda? Arguably one of the
Yeah.
easier courses on this world, but it's not saying much. This is a brutal set of courses.
I mean, given that your other options are, Inferno, Grabvine, and Fireman Rally, yeah, I don't think you have much of an argument there. And look at that. That was a perfect sync almost.
Yeah,
If this is the actual race.
this is the actual race. About a half-second difference with Nock slightly ahead, but yeah, say it's can really.
Oh, no!
Ooh, DA taking a death on the shortcut there.
I
Ouch.
didn't even see what happened. Did he clip the cliff edge, or?
Yep, just barely. Not even the cliff edge. It was part of the textures that are on the actual cliff. That
Oh,
column
no.
of stone. Nock pulling ahead here, a little jump from Mars. Now, I did see her warming up on this track this morning when we were getting set up, so and likely she was anticipating this pick.
Oof. Almost takes a death on that corner there. Been a hair further to the right, he would have been dead again.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, DA's got a lot of work to do to catch up here. So
Yep.
he is in the faster quad. I anticipate on the straightaways. Oh, death from Nock.
Oh no, and that means the race is going to be even pretty soon. Droopy's still slightly behind, but it's like his greater speed with Ben is going to let him overtake pretty soon.
Oh yes, and say if we don't see the overtake before, definitely on that stretch of beach, nice big straightaway, Ben will take the lead there.
Here we go, second. Oh, you're making me
Cutting
nervous,
it
Droopy.
close. All right, we're about to see the beach straightaway here, and this should be where we see. Yep, we're seeing Droopy pull ahead here with Ben. It's where Ben really shines on these straightaways when it's an uneven matchup like this.
Oof, almost a crash there on that bump.
Oh,
And the
Droopy is
scrape.
scraping so much.
Oh no!
Oh! That's a death from Droopy. And a death from Nock. Oh my gosh,
Oh
Baru Coast is
no!
out for blood today.
And as we like to say, they both know that they've crashed twice, but they don't know the other has crashed, so this is not good for either of their mental games.
Correct. Oh my goodness. DA slightly ahead here now. Nock will likely need DA to crash again to really have the chance to catch up. I shouldn't have said anything. There it is.
I was going to say he was looking very shaky near those columns, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Baru Coast the easiest out of these four tracks. It's still a brutal pick. Oh my goodness, what a match. What a race.
Here we go across the shortcut with Nock, bumping on the cliff, into the column from Droopy.
There it is again.
Saw that coming a mile away. Oh, you hate to see it.
Still anyone's race at this point. So especially given the speed difference between these two pods. Nock a little shaky through those hairpins. Droopy coming into the hairpins now.
Like that, as both racers have proven, there are still places for it to die. You got the hairpins for Nock, you got the colonnade, but oof, you can't call it till the end.
Ugh. DA just bumping back and forth off these walls like a pinball.
Oh no!
Death from Nock! Let's see if it's enough. Say it's gonna be close.
It's gonna be very close. No! Oh, is that death number 4 or death number 5?
I believe that was death number 5. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, Nock takes it. Nock takes it.
426, 12, and 12 from Nock versus Droopy's 431, 18.
Oh, that's painful. Nock leads 4-1 match point.
All right, and Droopy's still got all 3 of the force points left. He really should start using these if he's going to use them. This is the time to start using forces, especially with especially with the This is Droopy's last pick.
Yeah.
After that, he'll be using them defensively against Nox picks if he has any chance of coming back from this. Yes, Harold. All 4 Barunda tracks are among the 7 hardest tracks in the game. However, it does depend on who you're asking. Some people have different. Oh, all right. Different picks, but we had a temp ban from Neva Key for Droopy, temp ban from Fire Mountain Rally for Nock, and we are seeing a Sebulba mirror on the Bunta Classic. Droopy using the first of his force points.
Oh boy.
Now this
Well,
is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing, and also if Droopy has this prep, basically a guaranteed win. It's like I don't want to say a guaranteed win because the Bunta Classic is, you know, notoriously able to kill you in basically every spot. But also, if you've prepped this and Nock hasn't, easy win, easy clap.
Let's find out here. Say just how much prep she's done.
Yep. I will note that with a slower pod, you really want to make sure that you're paying attention to lines, cutting every line as close as you can to take advantage of that shorter timer. But, oh boy, this is going to be a fun one.
It's very interesting as well that the 2 track favorites here, Sebulba and Anakin, because they are such different pods. Anakin being a, not a bullseye mirror, but early game, Anakin is kind of your bullseye. Alright, both racers are showing some pretty good lines so far, though. Well, I say pretty good lines, it's Sebulba.
That's not the line you want.
No! The best line, this is my personal mantra, the best line is the line where you do not die.
Yeah. Can Sebulba even pull off the skip on this one? I'm not actually sure. A little bit of a wall ride from Nock to get that. I'm not sure whether that's faster or not.
I think it's slightly faster, but with Sebulba, whatever is not going to get you killed. Oh! Droopy is looking pretty prepared here, though. Seems comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, countdown has been given, so we are just waiting for these racers to catch up.
Oof. And another death in practice from Nock.
If things shake out like this, I would be shocked if Droopy did not win at this point.
I do appreciate going to the Bunta Classic on a potential match point. It's just it means style, you know, even if he loses.
Yes, this certainly is. It's either going to be a fantastic get you back in the head games track, or going out in style.
Exactly.
Droopy is off. Alright, looks like about a 3.5 second difference between the two as Nock takes off.
Ooh, Droopy's slowing down a lot in that hairpin.
Yes. And we'll see just how much of a lead Droopy can get, if any. Is our sync coming in? Both Both racers bumping off the walls a little bit here. Oh, I'm surprised it didn't kill Knock. Knock in the air, and these two are pretty close together right now.
You know, I have to wonder, is boosting across the long off-road even faster with Sebulba?
I don't.
Because if I recall correctly, like slow terrain, I'm gonna be showing my butt entirely here just with my lack of game knowledge. Slow terrain is what like negative 200, and Sebulba's boost is only 150 ish.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics there either. Both racers doing a pretty good job so far. Taking very similar lines. Oh,
Oof.
engine fire from Droopy.
Oh no!
Oh! The Jawas
Call
have
in
the
the
scrap
Jawas,
today.
we got scrap. Oh,
All right,
no.
with that, Droopy takes the lead.
Only
Droopy
by a
going
hair,
up and
though.
over.
Yep, Droopy takes jump strat, Knock takes legacy.
Yeah, we'll see. A 202 versus looking like a 206.
Most of that coming down to that crash.
And there are still 2 laps left on this course. It is still anyone's game. Oh, and
no!
as I said it. Things are much more even now with Knock catching back up, a death from each of our racers.
Our racers are neck and neck, going to that hairpin. Ooh, taking
Alright.
a rough few bumps across that wall.
But, I mean, hey. Seems like Sebulba was a pretty tough bod, all things considered.
One of the toughest, yeah. Oh no, but she loses the boost and has to go back to the main road.
Going back to the main road. Let's see where that puts her. And she's ahead. That actually was faster. I think you were right. Oh, no! Alright, death from Knock. She is pushing these corners today. Ooh, boy.
With the match on the line, yeah. I mean, arguably, Knock could take things a bit easy. Right now she's leading 4-1. She could just go for consistency and say, yeah, there's, 4 more races potentially that she can go very easy on.
Ooh,
Oh,
2
engine fire on both.
Brutal. That being said, there's still a lap 3 to get through. We still haven't finished lap 2 yet. But I won't lie, Droopy is looking pretty comfortable on these courses. Or I guess on this course. 204 from Droopy versus a 208. An 8-second difference now. So Knock is going to need Droopy to take a death or 2 here to catch up.
Maybe even just 1 with Sebulba's horrible acceleration.
Oh, that is not what you want to see.
No, it is not.
Get that engine repaired, but oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness, that was rough.
Yeah, looks like it's faster if you can get the jump up. If you can get the wall right and jump up and get off that fast terrain. Oh, but knocking heavy damage.
Yeah, Knock has been bumping off the walls this entire race so far. It's not been looking good. And Droopy has run out of places to... Oh! Another crash from Knock. Say, Droopy has run out of places to die. I shouldn't have said anything.
I was gonna say there's still a few more places. You got the Jawas, you got the Rock, Canyon Edge, and since Droopy's doing jump strats, you could also clip that rock on the way out.
That is true. We'll see if it even makes a difference, though, say.
Oh, that was painfully close to the Jawas.
Uh-huh. At this point, though, I'd be shocked if Droopy had another death.
Oh, decides not to go jump strat, go safe.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. It's like you could. I saw him thinking about it, going, "Oh no, we're not gonna make it."
6:10:60 for Droopy.
With a crash to the finish, even.
I am no guy.
6:21:92.
And memory serves correctly, that was 2 deaths for Droopy and 4 deaths for Knock. Or no, it was 3
I
deaths for
was
Droopy.
not even counting. All right. Knock leads 4-2. And that means that from now on, Knock gets to pick basically her pick of races.
Yes, Droopy has a very difficult uphill fight ahead of him. Droopy still got two force points, so he does still have some defensive plays left, but oh boy, this is going to be a difficult fight back.
Yes. And at this point, both racers are probably pretty deep in their pool in their track pool.
Yeah, we've seen 6 so far, and should always go in with like at least 10 prepped for a best of 9 race.
Yep.
I imagine we'll start seeing some interesting picks. There's still a couple of some good classics here.
Spice Mine Run, Aqualera's Classic.
Take a look here. We've got a temp ban from Bullseye and a temp ban from Fire Mountain Rally, Knock and DA respectively. Oh, and this looks like Knock is going with one of her favorites. Looks like we are going to Sebulba's Legacy.
Ooh.
With 2 temp bans of Ben and Mahonic.
Oh no. So probably the next fast is going to be either Elon or Mars, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, really shutting down that long way about and kind of forcing that tunnel strat. And this is one of Nock's favorite courses. Knock having a tournament record of 156.063 versus Droopy's tournament record of 212.569.
212. That surely that can't be the actual record. Surely you did better than that in qualifiers, right?
Potentially. Say this might be from a previous tournament and nothing has been really solidified yet. I imagine he probably did much better in qualifiers.
I was gonna say it's like in qualifiers it was like 155 or so, like 159, and somewhere in the 150 to 2 minute range.
I'd say we take a look at the racers' screens, but Knock's already off, and DA's still sitting on the Ubuntu Eve Classic screen.
Probably just adjusting frame rate on the other monitor.
Most likely. Is one of the ones where you've got to pump the frame rate up above 24. Yep, there it is. A nice 50. See if we can get an idea for Droopy's times here.
I saw a 150 briefly, although that was not this race.
Yeah, I don't think that was Sebulba's Legacy.
Yeah, that was can't have been Boot training course.
It was Boonta training course.
Oh no.
Let's see that pod pick.
Elon. All right.
156.
Although that was with Did you see what
I believe
racer
it
that was with?
I believe that was with Ben.
Yeah, better make sense. Now, personally, if I was going into this unprepared and Ben was banned, I would want to go either Bullseye or Mars. Not sure I'd go with Elon. It's like Elon's lower traction really makes this difficult.
Yeah, I'd say a similar style to Ben, just much lower traction, a lot more slidey.
Exactly.
Countdown has been given, so we're just waiting for the racers to catch up with us.
Yeah, he's going bull strats. Oh, and dips below. Can't do that. That counts as a skip if you do that in the race.
Mm-hmm. All right, and here's our countdown now. Both racers paused and looking ready to go. All right, both races are off. Stay pretty neck and neck so far, but it's really not going to. I don't think we're going to see much of a difference until the very end here.
Yes. I suspect this race will be determined either by Nock taking tunnel strats or by somebody crashing.
Yes. Oh, Nock not taking the tunnel.
Oh, cutting the edge close with that cliff edge, though.
All right, a 41.10 versus a 42.07. Yeah, Nock, both racers looking very good, very solid so far.
Mm-hmm.
Droopy may have likely prepared this one, knowing this is one of Nock's favorite courses to head to.
That'll be...
Oh, the kill
on the
texture!
texture kill.
Oh. All right, Droopy now a death behind. We will see if Nock crashes. I have to doubt that she will.
I think Nock would have to die twice, frankly, just because of it. Droopy was already like half a second behind her before the death.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe Nock will accidentally do a skip, and that'll be a DNF. Although I have to doubt
She
it.
knows. She knows that if she falls out, she has to go tunnel strats, which would be a significant loss of time.
Oh, another death from Droopy.
Nope. That's the match, folks.
That's the match. All right, 159.84 from Nock.
Let's get our contestants in here for interviews.
All right.
Welcome, Nock.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And welcome,
Did you
Droopy.
Droopy?
Hello.
Some fantastic racing from the both of you today.
That was a really fun
Yep.
match.
Congratulations on your win, Nock.
Thank you.
That means that as of this moment, you're moving on to face Dwy Guy, and I'm sad to say that Droopy, you have been eliminated from the tournament. I'm very sorry about that.
I am not. It's not gonna be a freaking nightmare to schedule a match anymore, given my work schedule.
Yeah, I hear
that's
you.
fair.
In every case, it's a very positive thing that we did. Freaking pod racing.
Yes.
Incredible.
Love this game.
Yes,
It was a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and after all, a big shout out to y'all because we, all the people, getting fun out of a game that sucks so bad.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
It's only moderately bad.
Exactly.
This game
That's
has
right.
some stuff.
It has
why you
its
still play
quirks.
Yeah, it's quirks and features.
It's
We
like
still play
this
it because-
game. This game is that that geriatric dog that wanders around and maybe leaks a little bit, but it's like it's still you still love it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good way to put it.
So there is one thing I wanted to ask about, Droopy. Gauntlet skips. Why bowls? Why bowl cut?
What?
Well, why bowls? Because as you could see, I didn't struggle as much as I would have with Ben to initiate the thing. It felt more consistent when I practiced it with various spots,
Wait.
at least in my hands. And then, when I entered the tunnel, since bowls is quite hard to line up for me with the track, I prefer aiming for the tunnel much further down. And if by luck I'm still pressing nose up, I enter the tunnel without any sort of bonks, a crash, or whatever. So that's what I tried to do. Unfortunately, on lap 3, you all saw what happened. I have got a question. Was my audio linked to the audio of the match today?
No, it was
We
not
were using
audio.
Nox all the entire time.
Because after I got soft locked, I was constantly pressing the taunt button like a stalk. For the
Yeah,
first
that was-
factor of it, like a whole cartoonesque situation, I guess.
It was not pleasant to watch. You finally got it on lap 3, and then just soft lock right at the end. We just both went, no.
Exactly.
That's when I saw the respawn camera leading only up to this fucking rock. I was like, oh no.
Hey,
and then I
language,
saw
language,
balls
remember.
inside of it.
But yes,
Oh, man.
that was quite the thing. And yes, Nock, at your shock, Droopy was doing the bowls cut.
Okay, hang on. No. You got bowl cut? Like jumping over the bowl, or
No.
We
wings
don't know
skip
what the
with
name
bowls?
of it was. Like
Okay.
the more difficult skip where you turn
Okay.
around on the track and race directly at a rock.
Okay, so you were
Oh.
doing Dwayne.
Dwayne, thank you.
Dwayne's
Yeah.
incredible.
Okay.
The rock says.
No,
Is that actually why it's called Dwayne? Is because
Yes.
it's the rock?
because of the
Yeah,
rock.
The
It's
rock
rock.
says.
Oh my gosh, I love this community, but also sometimes I hate it at the same time. That's so stupid. I love it.
We will never just don't start any discussion about the naming of skips, or we'll be here for half an hour and Gail will get very mad.
I will say, fantastic counter pick, Droopy. Going Boonty Eve with Sebulba. That was fun to watch.
That was sick. Because I've been banning
Thank
stupid
you.
Bunta the entire time, and then I just was like, oh, Neva Key? Well, this is gonna be some, like, Fire Mountain rally with no Neva, or Bullseye, or Mars nonsense. I better just take it out. And then I forgot that you could ban extra tracks.
I mean, it worked
It
out,
was a
though.
good call.
Plus, Sebulba BEC is what I did a lot of times when I played the game long ago and before joining the community. If you remember correctly, the first video I posted about Racer, it was Sebulba on BEC, me doing some stupid stuff, and that was it.
We do love
So,
those
yeah.
callbacks.
This little pick is like, okay, getting my ass kicked, let's just have fun at the end of the day. It's as simple as it gets.
What's the other? Oh,
It
that
was like,
Mangasa.
okay.
Your Mangasa was really good. I don't know what you're talking about, like, getting your butt handed to you. That was... you had some really strong
well,
times.
I really don't know what I did choosing MGS. It was, I don't know,
I mean, it worked out in
I
your
was
favor.
an autopilot. Like if Jesus took the wheel on that one, that's how it felt.
I mean, that your time there was like a 10th off my PB, so that was very strong. There's no way I was winning that.
And Baru Coast was very interesting to watch, given that you two picked different pods. And so there was at one point we saw you were both on the beach straight away, and Droopy pulled ahead because you were racing with Ben against Mars.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, and so it was very fun. And I kind of figured it was either going to be you'd be picking Droop just based off of best times. Droopy would be picking Ben, and then Nock would be picking either. Well, I said Bullseye, and you ended up switching to Mars at the last second.
Yeah, funny story. I should have picked Bullseye, probably. But last night, I just, like, blanked and started prepping BC with Mars, because I was like, yeah, that's the pod that I use when I go off meta, right? And then I saw Bullseye as my best time in tournament today and was like, oh, I should pick Bullseye. And then it felt bad, so I went back to Mars.
And it worked.
That
Bullseye.
was entirely just like, pick the pod that makes me crash the least, and maybe I will win. We saw how that worked out, but
Bullseye always feels bad. Like, he turns way too good. That's the problem. He's not that fragile. It's just when you turn with him, at some point you're gonna turn too much and just straight up smash into a wall. That's how I understood it, so... yeah.
that's pretty much what it feels like.
Bullseye if we're going on FMR, because here, let's admit, he's the wise pick. Since GVG was banned, we couldn't have gone on GVG, but it is what it is.
Yes, and some bold bans from both of you for perma bans. Overall, though, a very fun match to get to commentate for. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you both thoroughly enjoyed racing it just as much as we got to commentate it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Well, I laughed quite a lot. I laughed quite a lot.
Good.
Let's face it, guys. Should I have for Christ's sake, should I have renamed myself DA Racer in the first place? I'm probably the least suitable of all people to carry the name of this game. Apart from the fact that I'm probably as janky as it is.
I mean, hey, we are all racers in this community.
Yeah. So, okay.
All right.
Just to keep it simple.
Couple of updates for the folks who are watching at home. That is the end of this match. Next race is going to be for the losers bracket. We have our race, both of our semifinals, if memory serves correctly, of Paige versus Adept and Nock versus Dwyer. However, the next upcoming race, upper bracket Domare versus Hamara. Very highly anticipated match, and we are all looking forward to seeing that one.
What time is that for again?
That is Tuesday, July 16th at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. I guess since I said them all, 6 p.m. Central.
And it's also going to be clobbering time.
Yeah, I am looking forward to that match so much. In the meantime, though, go ahead and I believe is there a link to our Discord somewhere in the chat?
If you type !racer, I think it does that.
Excellent. We will be continuing the tournament on all of these Speed Gaming channels. Thank you so much again to Speed Gaming for hosting us and our tournament this year.
I am very looking forward to that race though. It's like that feels like either going to be a best of 9 slobber knocker or a 5-0 sweep. There's no in between.
Yeah, no, it is going to be. It's going to go one of two ways, and it's going to be fun to watch either way.
Exactly. Yeah.
In the meantime, folks, have a... Oh, go ahead.
before we leave, I want to give a big shout out to both of you, Nock, Lilac, also to Hellfire, because we were together doing quals for like the previous year's tournament, and it was my first tourney appearance, and you all guys being here today it means quite something to me.
I totally forgot
Thanks
about
to you,
that.
Bell, as well for commentary. Thanks to
course.
everybody in the chat, to SpeedGaming for giving us this whole possibility to broadcast this and let everybody have fun. Thank you all, guys.
Yeah, of course. And may the force be with you all. Have a lovely day, and we will see you next time.
Mm-hmm.